All right, everybody, welcome to another week of the Handsome Fella Variety Show. I'm one of your hosts here, Richie Rich. I'm here with Stoney and Burger, and tonight is a little bit of a weed episode. Weed and video games tonight. What's up, boys?
What's up, Richie? We got the weed special tonight.
Yeah.
All right, how you guys doing, man? Never thought I'd be a part of a weed episode.
Well,
Yep.
Here I am. I'm back at it.
Burger is an avid non-smoker.
yes, but the reason we're doing a weed episode is because apparently Burger is out of retirement. That's what the news is saying these days.
Yeah. Brought him out of retirement.
Yeah, over, I guess maybe not like 10 years straight. There had been a few times here and there, but let's say I had never like bought my own personal in over 10 years. How about that?
Interesting. So you have not had to make a purchase in over about 10 years.
Well, that actually sounds stingy though. So let me rephrase it like this: the only times that I had smoked like from those 10 years was peer pressure, like hammered at the end of the night because everybody I know smokes.
Gotcha.
So then I would get peer pressured into it. I wasn't the stingy. Hey man, let me get a hit, dog. Let me get a hit.
Nah,
No,
the old after the bar.
I was like, no, I don't want to hit. No. Okay, all right. I was that kid.
Aha. Everybody knows that guy. Everybody's got that friend that smokes only when everybody else is smoking.
Yeah, well, say like 6 times over the last 10 years, though. You know,
That's still very.
your boy's been in retirement.
Yeah, that is serious.
That's definite
weird.
retirement.
Yeah. Last time I was retired, I was about 13 years old.
I think it's about the same for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, it's there. Smoke it, right?
I was gonna say I was probably the same with you guys. I started smoking before I started drinking anything like that. But then big old Uncle Sam made me stop for a while, and then I tried to hop back in like I had never taken a day off. Ooh, your boy was paranoid there those first few couple times.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then I don't know. I just kept boozing, and then the problems kept lining up.
So that was back in the day when you used to get bud off like your older brothers or something, or older cousins or something like that.
Yeah, just kids, older kids, from the neighborhood, whatnot.
That's how I got. I'm the oldest, so I had to go to older kids.
Do you remember back in the day, like the shit people would try and sell you for names when you go to buy some bud off someone? They'd be like, "Yo, I got the AKs, bro."
Oh, dude, I got this kind bud. It's so good. You don't even know.
Kind bud was a big thing. I didn't remember that until you just said it.
No one knows what it actually means, but it's out there.
They call it the KBs. Be like, "Yo, I got the KBs."
The KGBs,
That was a fucking
bro. The KGBs.
Another.
Hold on. I got Hydro, man.
Oh, you got the
I
high.
guarantee this is Hydro.
Oh my God, this guy.
Hold on, you got to check it to see if it's got the hollow stem, to see if it's the real.
Which meant absolutely nothing, which was the best part about that.
Nothing. That kind bud thing's funny though. I completely forgot about kind bud. That was like huge forever, and you're like, dude, no.
Well, that was always the northern thing, because we're all from the north, so like it was always like, oh, the kind bud that comes from Canada. Whoa, it was not anything like that. It was from some scumbag's fucking shed. Like,
that was beaster shit. That was like the little dense buds that had all the red hairs, and like, look at all the red hairs, bro. It's like those things don't do shit.
They weren't that good at all.
I don't want no ginger fucking buds. Give me some good shit. They'd be like, no, bros, it's the northern lights.
You gotta get it.
Yeah. But speaking of all these weird names, I had a little game I'd like to play tonight. Since we're going into all these different things you can smoke now, all these new shops have all these different types of weed. Pretty much everything you can think of. You can go to some places and just order whatever you want. Like, they have the most ridiculous options you can think of. So I put a list of stuff together of some real names of marijuana strains and some fake ones. And we have an expert smoker, Richie, over here.
Thank you.
Burger, a novice smoker. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to ask them the names of these strains, and they're going to tell me if they're real or not. Okay? Starting with the first one.
Alrighty.
Skunk Shot. Asking you, Richie.
Oh, I'm going to go with fake on that one.
Richie, How long you been smoking?
Since I'm about 13 years old.
You are wrong. Skunk shot is a real type of
Who
marijuana.
comes out with this? I have never seen no skunk shot.
No, it's real. It's out there. I looked
it?
it up on the internet, bro. The internet.
I'm looking this up.
So we're gonna look it up. Go ahead.
I've never
I
heard
was
of
gonna
this.
say, how do we know that there's not someone out there selling that though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
what did you go? What website? High Times? Normal?
Yeah, I looked at a bunch of them and collected a bunch of them, and did some math on it and averaged out all the names, and I did a lot of math shit. So just believe.
Okay.
Okay, here's the next one.
All right.
I'm asking you, Burger.
yeah, he's not kidding. Some guy. Only one guy is ever. Oh, that's bullshit. Bullshit. I'm calling technicalities. I'm calling technicalities. I looked up skunk shot. Only one dude ever grew it. It's not ever been sold anywhere. Some fucking asshole on Google Plus made it up.
Right,
bullshit. I'm protesting. I'm protesting. I'm protesting.
You lost, bro. You lost. All
right. Stoney lost. He lied. He's trying to play us.
All right, Burger. What about Biscuit Kush?
Biscuit Kush. I want to say it. Well, actually, no. Kush is supposed to be all like, it's not supposed to be flaky, right? Huh?
Flaky?
Can I hold up? Can I ask questions before I answer? Is that?
Yeah, you can
go ahead.
I'm gonna say no.
All right, you're wrong, Burger. All right, so we got nothing. Biscuit Kush is not. Okay, so you got that one back, Richie. You're back to even. Okay, we're gonna go to another one. How about Oblivion, Richie?
Oblivion, huh?
Don't look it up. Jesus, I can hear you like.
You can't hear such things.
I see him doing it.
Oblivion.
Now he's on his phone, so we can't hear it.
I'm gonna say Oblivion's real.
Oblivion is fake, Richie.
No, it's not. It's real. I'm looking at it right now because you're a lot sack of shit.
Well, it's not in my notes over here. So
Strain
I have a very
Oblivion by Big Head Seeds. It's literally a commercial strain.
Okay.
You fucking suck at this game, Stoney. It's horrible. Trying to cheat us over here.
Burger. What about? How about the Purple Urkel, Burger? Purple Urkel.
Purple Urkel. I'm gonna go with that's real.
Dang, we got a point on the board.
Woo!
A point. All right, Richie, back to you. Chocolope.
Chocolope.
Yeah, like a chocolate antelope, bro. Chocolope.
No, that's real. That's real. I know that one. I've actually seen it before.
All right, we got one for Richie. All right, back to you, Burger.
Hold up. Have you smoked it before, though?
Yeah, my delivery service had it.
I've never smoked it.
Was it good?
It was very
A
good.
little too dark?
It was very good. It was dark. It did have a little darker color to it.
Did it look like chocolate? Did it taste like chocolate?
A little bit
Chocolate.
of chocolate tape.
Now that I just got back into it yesterday,
Yeah.
I got Kind Bud.
Oh shit!
That's always number one. So that's what I went and got. I don't know about this Chocolate or whatever Kind Bud. But keep going. What do we got?
All right, Burger.
It was Hydro too, also Hydro Kind Bud.
All right, Burger. What about this one? Colorado string cheese.
Fake. Gotta be fake.
Burger, that is a real strain of weed.
Fake and gay.
I gotta give Stoney this one. He's right. It is a real strain of weed.
Legit called string cheese?
Colorado string cheese.
Yeah, it's real.
Terrible name.
I know. There's all these weird fucking names, but
just because it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about this one? Top Gun.
That makes sense.
Top Gun, Richie. Is that a name of a weed strain?
No, it's not.
Jeez. You're right. It's not. Okay.
I gotta check you, bro. You already got caught twice cheating.
Yeah, but you can't check while you're trying to answer the question.
I checked afterwards, and you got caught cheating.
All right. Burger.
I'm up.
What about this one? This one's called Rain Man.
Fake.
You're right. That one's fake.
I was just going on a numbers game at this point.
All right, Richie. We have the grape ape.
The grape ape is real.
Yes, it is. That's another point for Richie. I think we got.
I feel like actually, like Richie was the one that said this was fake before, but now I feel like I'm getting cheated out. You guys both use delivery services. You both seen the same menu.
No, we don't have the same menu.
Yeah. All right, Burger, on to you. What about this
my
one?
guys complain about coming to my apartment. Never mind going to New Hampshire.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be so much fun to get someone to drive all the way up there. Burger, what about the cat piss? Is that a real type of weed?
Fake.
You are wrong, Burger. That is a real type of weed. That is the cat piss. Some people call it what? The piff? Got that piff, bro.
The piff.
The haze, bro. The piff.
That uptown piff.
All right, who are we on? We on to you, Richie?
Yeah,
what about this one? This one's called Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that's got to be real.
Nope.
Well, then I'm going to make $1 million because I'm about to grow Tropic Thunder.
I was about to say, that one's, like you said, got to be real.
All right, Burger, I got one for you. Mission Impossible.
All right, hold up. What was my answer last time? Fake?
I got 4-2 Richie right now, so actually 5-3, I think it's up to.
I'm going fake again.
Fake again? You're right.
Woo! All right, 6-2 Burger.
Stoney.
Take over this thing.
Stoney, Tropic Thunder is a real strain.
You can't be looking these up. They're not on my list. I have a pre-approved list over here.
Your pre-approved list is garbage. Whoever approved this list is a liar.
Yeah,
I would say Tropic Thunder was probably like the number 8 named weed ever.
There's a website called Leafly that literally reviews strains, and Tropic Thunder is on it. With a full review of a 4.7 score. Apparently, it's very good.
All right, Richie, how about this one?
What do you got?
Did I just ask you one, or did I ask Burger?
No, you asked Burger.
Vanilla Sky.
I'm going to say no, but I feel like I'm wrong.
It is not. It's made up.
Ah, so I was right. I thought somebody would make that one. Just like use that name somewhere along the way. Because the movie fits it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, that is quite a website, huh?
Right.
It looks like a site you would go to for graphic design, or you need a website built for you. But nope, it's reviewing weed strains.
Oh yeah, it's classy over there.
Hey, Burger, I got one for you. What about the Jerry berries? Real or fake?
Real.
You're right. That is a real one.
Woo, Burger take the lead 9-1.
We don't even have a score. What is the score?
It's like
I'm telling you, it's 9-1.
6-5, Richie. Richie, how about this one? The Jerry Maguire.
Oh, that's fake.
That is fake.
Can I ask, have you guys ever been into one of these at like legit medical marijuana stores?
No, I have not actually.
No, I haven't either.
From the pictures on the site, it looks pretty clean. Pretty clean.
Yeah, I haven't gone down that road yet. They don't have that here
Yeah,
yet.
they're like laboratories. They're all controlled with like cameras and all that shit.
Yeah, shockingly, Florida was one of the last ones to even. I know there's states that don't have it passed yet, but Florida was one of the most recent for medical marijuana.
Because a lot of them are really fucked up. Like a lot of places can't get good stuff, or you don't know what their medical places are getting. Like the FDA, they only allow certain places to do like food and drug studies. You know, like let people test it on things like PTSD and shit like that. So like John Hopkins, they spent like years trying to get a study going. And when they got it going,
you don't know anyone.
They had to they had to get all their weed from Ole Miss.
And they were
Yep, the school, Mississippi. It was some guy, some professor guy, growing dirt weed out in a patch somewhere. Didn't look like he knew what he was doing either. So that's where all the clinical trials in this country have to come from, all in one place. It's been in the news recently. It's pretty crazy. Like they're not allowed to use like good weed. They have to use this dirt ass, bunk ass fucking shit that probably tastes like hay. And like they had a trial that was going for veterans with PTSD, and they pulled the study because they were like, we can't do this. This isn't going to be right. Like you can't have all these people smoking some hay and fucking getting results out of that shit. That's not good. So the medical marijuana shit is still fucked up everywhere. It's not perfect yet.
I mean, what I don't understand is why wouldn't they go for something higher end? Like if they're growing it in a laboratory, why, and they're growing it under like, controlled conditions. why wouldn't they try and grow the best stuff instead of growing garbage? It's not like it takes more work or anything like that. Like, you already have the setup. Might as well do it right. And then, like, be able to run these trials the right way.
For sure. They were growing it outside, and all the branches and shit, they were all looking scraggly and shit like that. And it was just, it looked, you've seen better operations on a fucking mountainside with a bunch of cartel guys with machine guns running it. It was like,
Yeah, like...
What it comes down to is those government contracts, man. You think about people like the DMV, those are the government workers. You know what I mean? They're the ones making decisions like who we should give contracts to.
Yep.
So they gave one to some, I don't want to say hillbilly, but some retard up in Ole Miss,
Yep, that's what happened. And they're not growing good shit. So it sucks that all these clinical trials they're trying to run, which take years to get approved. They
right, yeah.
You can watch some stuff in the news. I think John.
That's probably what it was. He was the first one to apply. That's probably why he's got it.
Nah, he probably knew somebody. That's how these things always go down. If you know the right person, you get it.
No, I think this guy was just teaching his class one day and he got tapped and they're like, all right, you're in charge of the weed shit now. I think
you think they just picked him randomly?
I can do what he's doing. He was like, this is it right here.
And he's like, I don't even like flowers in my yard, man. I go around with that spray killing all types of shit.
He's like, but I'm a math teacher. What are you doing here?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's I don't know. So, it's still, it's not perfect. Like here in New Hampshire, there's medical shit, but I guess it's crappy. I guess you don't get to pick out what you want really, and a lot of stuff's already sealed and you can't look at it.
That's kind of weird.
You have to get crazy doctors notes and shit like that. It's not even worth doing it for most people.
So it's pre-sealed.
Yeah, how's that?
Come in with the medical
some
shit.
Of the wax and stuff, and the pill bottles are pre-sealed. You can't even look at the shit. It's what is going on?
That's
and
really
it's it's I guess it's real hit and miss, I guess. But I don't know. It's still far behind in New Hampshire, but in Mass, I heard from someone today in Mass that they're gonna shut down the stores and stuff because they just can't fucking handle it. It's just too many animals in Massachusetts. So fucking there's no system in place right now. So they're afraid of what's gonna happen if they open up a bunch of dispensaries. So
I thought the stores weren't open yet in Massachusetts. I thought it wasn't even open yet. They were still figuring
No,
out.
it's not. There's places that do delivery service, I guess, like that. But they're not brick and mortar buildings you can walk into. I have no clue really.
Those don't. I mean, that's probably the same shit that basically we have here in New York. Because that's how it works for me. It's a delivery service.
It's still very spotty. There's some shit out there. You can get shit, but it's spotty. I don't go through any of that fucking shit though.
Oh no, mine's super convenient, man. I send a text. They send me a menu.
If I had your situation, I would definitely go through Richie's situation if you could, because it sounds like he gets it pretty nice.
I literally send a text and then I get a menu sent to me, and then
is your menu a picture? They text you a picture?
No, it's a massively long text of everything they have and the prices
and everything
and descriptions.
That's nice.
Jesus.
So, if you don't know what it is, they'll tell you what it is, basically. And right after that, they'll send me a time, we'll be there between, this and this. So, I know to be home and ready, and that's it. And then they show up, and they pull out some cases, and they open them up on the table, and they're like, all right, so what would you like? And, boom. It's like a buffet of whatever you want.
That sounds like terrible... I don't know, drug dealer etiquette, trying to stay away from the law, right?
Well, it's legal, sort of.
You have to get approved. You got to be referred into it. You can't just get it. Not anybody can go and just send them a text.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get details.
Yeah, no, you got to be on an approved list, a vendor list, so to speak.
What did you do to get some Bud Burger? You haven't got any. You've been out of the game for 10 years. What did you do? Were you asking around random people or something?
Did you go around work, see who the cool coworker was, and give him a little elbow, psst,
give him
you know where I can get some trees?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was a little nervous just because it's been so long with all my buddies who everybody smokes. So I was like, all right, which buddy do I want to actually hit up and have them do the whole, oh shit, burger coming back around? You know what I mean? In my head, I'm like, who's going to give me the least hard time here? and close wise. And I ended up actually hitting up a bunch of people, and a lot of people just started babbling about the dabs, like the hipster dabs or whatever.
Hey.
Well, hey, all right. I didn't know. Yeah, I just don't got my piece yet. How about that? But yeah, I actually ended up a buddy that lives like a block away, so just crossed the street in my flip flops. Had to wait for traffic to go by, and then
anytime you can buy weed and flip flops, you're in a good situation.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And then it was actually funny walking back too, because I started getting that feeling of like like the first couple times you ever buy it when you're like young, you got weed in your pocket, you're like, oh god. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, I am 1 block away from my house, No one obviously tracks my phone. If they listen to my phone, they'd be like, ooh, this kid's a little racist, but like he's not into drugs. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So mission accomplished.
Yes, mission accomplished. Had a little.
You pulled out a Natty Daddy can and poked a few holes in it.
No, I actually had a little, just like one of those cheapo bowls from the Haji Mart, like $10 out the door, whatever.
One of those little flower crack pipes.
Yep, the rosebud.
Yeah, I got some char too. Also, I put that in there.
There you go.
All right.
Or what do they actually call it at the store? Like wire brush. I don't know what they call it up there.
Short boy. The Burgreau.
Yeah. Got some of that. Realized didn't have a lighter at the house, so I had to walk back across the street to the Haji.
Terrible.
For you.
Yeah, right.
Such a process.
Back and forth.
Dude,
You're already acting.
It's a rough life.
Okay, you're already acting fucking great. You're like, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting put on the spot. I'm all confused now.
It's good to have you back into it. So you didn't get too paranoid or anything like that?
Yeah, it didn't bother you too much?
No, I got my guns like spread out around the house good enough.
Them all last night.
I was more worried about just eating down the kitchen.
Oh yeah, you had a little munch session going, huh?
Yeah, came back. That was probably the best part about, I don't know, coming back around. Just because, like, say when you're drunk you get hungry or whatever, but then you just mow down and, I don't know, kind of feel like shit afterwards and be like, God damn, I feel terrible the next day. That was actually the #1 reason I tried getting back into it, was instead of like, I don't know, drinking beers the whole night, feeling like shit the next day for no reason.
Yeah, man, that's how it works for me too. It's
giggle, jerk off, wake up feeling great,
A little jerk off after a little celery and banana sandwich, and then had a little jerk off.
I actually made the best.
Did you say a celery and banana sandwich?
I don't know. The man hasn't smoked for 10 years. If I didn't smoke for 10 years, I'd be coming out with like fucking. Dude.
No, dude. I went spicy chili, spicy extra cheese chili.
Well, now.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Burger on the night of his life, just smoking weed and chili.
Yeah, and then like you said, then I jerked off a couple times and then tried to fall asleep.
Now I'm hoping Baby Bergs was not home for all of this.
He was.
Anyway. Yeah. No, Baby Bergs was not here.
Good.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for you. You could have had, your fish, your cereal in your fucking fish tank and your fish feed in your fucking cereal bowl.
Wake up in the living room not knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, the one thing I will say is that you can't say I'm back yet. I don't know if I'm back.
Well, you don't know. It sounds like you were pretty into it.
This is a tester run, though.
Yeah, don't overdo it, because then you'll get turned off by it. That's what happens with people. They haven't do it for a while, and then they'll overdo it. They'll be like, no, you can't do it. I'll die. It's like, no, he won't die.
Well, no, I won't ever get to that. But I'm just saying, like I could never get back into it like I was before. That's what I was saying. So the tester run, I mean, look at all these Natty cans. I mean, there's some about Natty Light that your boy just likes. It just, I mean, it's like, it's American,
I'm down with that.
That's Burger's apple pie right there. Is a fucking good old can of Natty Light.
I do. I had a light beer the other night. I had a Coors, a big one of those 24-ounce jobbers. That was not too bad. I hadn't had it in a while. Not too bad. But I'll pick up a Natty Daddy next time I go to the store. Or Natty. I keep saying Natty Daddy.
I was gonna say you say Natty Daddy, and Natty Daddies are disgusting.
No, I'm
Natty
a
Daddies are
Coors
like
Light. I'm a Coors Light guy.
I can't tell the difference between a Natty and a Natty Daddy. Fuck.
You skip Natty Ice and went straight to Natty Daddy.
Is that like Bud Ice?
Natty Ice is
Bud Ice is
what you
Natty
drink when you
Ice,
want to start a
Natty-
fight. That's the beer of
But Natty
fights.
Daddy is Steel Reserve.
That's like all the people Patrick Swayze was fighting in Roadhouse. was
Exactly.
Natty.
That bar exclusively served Natty Ice, and just Dalton came through and had to settle it because these people couldn't handle it.
Fuck. Man, I like a little beer when I'm stoned. I'll have a nice IPA with the hops and stuff. You get the hops going and the citrus is going. You're all fucking, you're a little baked. You're having a little IPA. That's not a bad time.
Yeah, a little IPA, a little sandwich. You're living life right there.
Get a roast beef or something like that. I don't know. What do you? That'd be good. I don't know.
That'd be pretty solid.
Well, what's your go-to? Like, say if you guys just straight up get the munchies instantly, what's your go-to food?
Oh, good question.
Or what would be in your kitchen that's your go-to food? Not like what would you go get?
Oh, cereal.
Probably.
Give me a bowl of cereal all day long.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big cereal guy.
Okay.
Big time.
I love cereal.
Yeah, if you hate cereal, you're like a maniac.
My
You know what I
two
mean?
go-tos straight up are
cereal.
cereal and peanut butter and jelly. Those are my two go-tos.
Great.
I'm basically a fucking 9-year-old over here. Like that's it. Like frosted flakes. Yeah, frosted flakes and peanut butter and jelly. I can live on those two things.
Cornflakes aren't bad. My go-to is probably I don't know, those rice cakes, those white cheddar ones. Those are fucking dope. A big stack of them. You take like half the stack and you'll eat like the whole thing of those. Those are Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are fucking dope.
Cheez-Its are good. I've been keeping the rice cakes around lately. Try and watch the old LB.
Sometimes I don't know what type of Cheez-It to get. They got like a million boxes in the fucking aisle.
Dude, there's like 42 flavors now.
They got ones where they mix them together. They got fucking pepper jack. They got sriracha. It's like, what the? I'm like, I can't make a decision. You got too many fucking Cheez-Its.
Fucking Cheez-Its thinks they're Ben and Jerry's over there with the 31 flavors.
And then go with the original.
And they're all good. They're all good, though.
They are all good. I've never had a bad one. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them are kind of weird. They got like the party mix ones and shit. It's like, Jesus Christ. But Cheez-Its are always a good go-to, but they can get kind of dry, so you got to have a good drink to go with it. So what do you guys got for drinks? Like, what do you got for drinks? Because I don't know, I'd probably go with something like I had a Red Bull earlier. That was pretty fucking dope. I haven't had one of those in a while, but maybe those. Or you ever have like a fucking glass of like mango orange juice?
Mango orange juice.
Like that's
go on.
Fucking turn you the fuck up, dude. You have a big glass of that. You'll be like, woo! You'll be feeling good after that, I promise. I don't know what it is in there. It's the mango, the orange juice. It's something that mixes with it, but try it out.
Nah, my favorite thing, honestly, is when I'm all fucking baked to drink is iced tea. I could drink iced tea all day.
Iced tea man, huh?
Yeah, I'm an iced tea guy.
What kind of iced tea though?
Come on, man. I'm a New Yorker through and through. I'm a bum. Fucking dollar cans of Arizona all day.
There you go. I saw.
Dude, you can't beat those, honestly. 24 ounces, like it's good ass tea, 99 cents out the door.
Yeah, I go with the green tea. I drink the green tea ones all day long. I can drink
like the green tea. Yeah, the green tea's not bad.
Yeah, I like the green tea.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of sweet tea. I don't like sweet tea.
Yeah, I don't really do too sweet. That's why I'll do the green tea. I'll do the diet green tea actually. Without because it's not as sweet.
Yeah. You get up all in that Snapple shit. Some of the Snapples are all right, but I feel like they're fucking expensive.
Yo,
like,
Snapple's played out. Snapple's
But,
played out, son.
Yeah, that's a little too expensive.
This might sound weird, but obviously, like I can't speak from the smoker's perspective, but I either do beer, tap water, or Diet Coke.
Or Diet
I like.
Coke.
That's about all I got.
Oh, that's not bad. Diet Coke and water is not bad. Tap water at my old house.
Water, I mean.
Where the water.
I mean, I got the RODI system for the fish tank, so we get like pure fucking water. we don't play in the Burger household. Me,
When it
Baby
comes to
Bergs,
water.
Mrs. Bergs, and the fish tank get some clear ass pure water.
The Burger family is very pro water.
None of that Michigan bullshit.
Nope.
Yeah, Great Lakes. I used to piss in that shit.
Burger's pee is the reason
man.
that Flint has bad water.
No, let's not get into that. Huh? How about democratic leadership?
Here we
Mentally
go.
challenged, just let's
Here we
vote
go.
blindly.
Here we go.
What's
Well, dude, honestly though, Flint is
No, it's messed up what happened.
nobody like whenever it goes across the country, nobody knows. Like Flint's like worse than Detroit.
No,
Ghetto-wise,
I've seen that before. It's
poor-wise.
bad. It's bad.
You know what I mean? Like they have no budget at all. I don't know how it hasn't been fixed by now, but it's like the pipes and the whole fucking like underground pipes in the city. But nobody lives there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like nobody lives in that. Like Detroit,
Yeah, so
population was way bigger in like the '60s at the height of the like GM era and the.
yeah, I don't know the exact number, but let's just say, you know what I mean? Like 10,000 people live in the whole fucking city.
Okay.
So that's why they haven't fixed it, so it's not like murdering millions of people, because it's a hood. It's a small hood.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, though. I mean, you know, they got to get that.
Oh,
shit
don't
under
get me
control.
wrong. They should
There's
have fixed it
like no jobs.
years ago.
There's like no jobs.
No, that I know. I've seen like
there's
things on it.
nothing.
Like people travel from there like 2 hours to get work because there's
Yeah.
nothing around there.
Well, they used to have production companies that would make parts for cars in Detroit. That's where like how the city popped up.
Okay.
But then once Detroit went down, then they cut all them out. So Flint, like, you know, the leftovers are still there, type of thing.
What if you had to travel far for work and you didn't have a car? Like, what if you had I got a question here. I got a question.
Okay.
Like, if you had to travel to work and you didn't have a car or any normal mode, if you had one of these three modes of transportation to get to work, hot air balloon, hang glider,
Okay.
or the Flintstone car.
Oh,
Out of those three modes of transportation, Flintstone car, hang glider, or hot air balloon, you had to get to work. Maybe like an hour commute in a regular car. What would you pick?
Well, see, you can't toss out that hour part though, because then that completely
Okay.
takes away the
All right, never
Flintstones
mind.
thing.
Regular work, whatever you'd be doing.
so like
'Cause
10
then
minute commute, 10, 15 minutes, let's say.
Yes.
I'm going Flintstone car, because I still, you know, occasionally rock the bike. You know, otherwise, I don't know, dude. The beer adds up in the gut. You gotta get a little exercise in somehow. You know what I mean? And think about how like calloused up and tough the bottom of your feet would be,
Yep.
because you can't wear shoes in it. He didn't wear shoes.
So we got to go full
know?
Flintstone rules. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have even the leopard.
Those
whatever.
those,
You-
those
you
first few
also
rides
never
are going to
have
be rough,
to-
man. Those first few rides, you are going to have some bloody ass
First
feet.
few rides will be pretty rough.
You would
Yeah.
also never have to cut your toenails ever again, because occasionally those would get down. So, you know what I mean? So boom, everybody hates cutting toenails.
You'd have some beast mode calves.
Oh
You would
god,
definitely have
that's
some
the
beast
thing.
mode calves.
My buddy, I swear to God, like I got one buddy who all he does is work out calves. That's it. And every time he comes around, he's like, "Dude, nice calves, huh? Like, do you even walk?
Burger's like
Dude,
Johnny
or you just sit in a
Drama.
wheelchair?"
Burger, you're like Johnny
Dude,
Drama
all
over
he
here
does
with the
is-
calves.
He talks shit about calves all day.
Oh,
He
that's
doesn't want to be
amazing.
like
I don't even have small fucking calves.
that True Life MTV, the guy that got calf implants. You don't want to be like that guy.
Oh, dude, that dude's ridiculous.
No,
And
it's
the kid
whack.
that talks shit, like his calves aren't even that big. But I'm going Flintstones
You're on
cars.
Flintstone's car, huh?
It'd be heavy. Though it'd be heavy. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
It's
heavy.
made of stone.
Stone and wood.
Things like 20,000 pounds.
Think about my legs, man. Woo!
I guess once you get it going, it's okay, but you'd have to get some fucking, generate some momentum there to get it going.
I'm going with the hot air balloon.
What about you, Rich?
I'm going with the hot air balloon.
You go around the world and fucking eat things out of
I'm going with the hot
He
air
would
balloon.
never end up at work. He would
I know he's
end
be
up
like
anywhere
20
but
miles
work.
away. But here's why. Number one, it just seems way more comfortable to travel in the hot air balloon, like than anything else. Like you just hang
Hold on.
out, you just float around.
I think I hear him in the hot air balloon right now.
Oh, sound effects. You hear that, people?
There he is.
That's our budget right there.
Richie can just put his dab rig right under the hot air balloon and he's floating to work.
Just chilling, man. I got my little. I'm chilling. I'm in the balloon, and also you can take stuff with you. Like you can't take stuff with you with a hang glider. You know, like you can't really weigh yourself down like that. The Flintstone car, you don't want to really lug around. It's going to be hard enough moving that 20,000-pound car around with your bare feet. You can't really, bring anything with you at that point. So I feel like the hot air balloon might be the most versatile of the vehicles, even though it's never going to get you where you want to go exactly.
I was gonna say you have to leave for work like 4, 5, 6 days before you want to get there. Like
You gotta,
have to,
your commute just like quadrupled every day.
you gotta navigate the shit like that.
Your job is 4 miles away from your house, then you take off on the air balloon, and you would land 6 miles the other way, farther from your work.
Yeah, you gotta do.
And then you'd see me with the car, with the Flintstones car, and then I'd hop you in, man.
Also, every time the weather's bad, it's like, I can't come to work today. Why? Hot air balloon problems. I can't get there.
This worked out perfectly. You know why? Because I was gonna pick the hang glider.
That was my original thought.
Elevation, you could get to work fucking quick.
That was
dude.
my original thought. Is the speed of the hang glider? It's definitely the fastest one.
And like, if you were good with that thing, you could get to work quick. The only problem would be like you have to either live on a cliff somewhere near your work.
Yes.
You
gotta have real high residence.
If you live in the city, you might be able to handle it with a skyscraper. You just have to be fine.
Just opening buildings and whatnot.
Yeah, like, oops, sorry, fuck. So if you got good with that hang glider, I think I would like rocking that to work every day. I think I could even cut my commute in a few minutes if I got good at it.
Yeah.
You just gotta figure out how to get it going. So I'd make something. It probably look like some piece of shit from the Red Bull Flutog, one of those fucking.
Those things are death traps, bro.
Mine would go down so quick, but still, I'd give that a shot because I don't think I could move a Flintstone car. And the hot air balloon, you just like, you lose your fucking sandbags or something, you're gone. You're gonna be stuck in the middle of the ocean or whatever. That could go south real quick.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. I still don't understand how those things are like an actual thing. Every time I see them take off, you feel the breeze go, and then they take off, and it's like
I guess we're going this way.
So you got to be nervous the whole fucking time you're up in one of those things.
Yeah, dude. I want to go on one though, actually, kind of.
Now that we're talking about it,
yeah, I kind of want to do
one of the big ones with the big smiley face and shit. Smoke a big joint while you're up there. That would be nice.
That would be pretty nice.
The little thread, instead of a thread barbecue, we'll do a thread
hot air
balloon ride.
We'll get like a bunch of them together, like they do, and like. We'll all be in their own baskets, tweeting to each other and shit like
that. Bro, I'm not riding in any basket with fucking Walt. I'll tell you right now.
No. Fuck no.
He'll just start bleeding everywhere.
Yeah. Just start cutting ropes for no reason.
We'd toss Walt overboard. That'd be the only option.
Who would be the first one to get tossed out of the fucking hot air balloon? It's probably him.
I'd like to do that though. I think we should figure that out somehow.
You want to go hot air ballooning? I'll go hot air ballooning with you.
And then the week after that, we can go catch butterflies somewhere.
After our casino trip, we'll go hot air ballooning like two idiots.
There we go. That would be nice. Casino trip, hot air balloon.
I bet that's where you could do it because there's like nothing but farmland out there, so you could probably do it out there.
Can you do it all year round?
I don't know. I don't know anything about hot air ballooning.
You gotta find a guy.
We gotta find a guy.
I saw some guy one time and had one on the back of his truck on like a flatbed thing. That thing is serious basket weaving shit. Like, who the fuck wove that? It was like must have had some big granny with big hands weaving that motherfucker.
It's fucking Bigfoot's grandma made that thing.
Yeah, I know. It's like that cornucopia material shit. Damn, this thing's all fucking wicker. Wicker fucking, I don't want something saving my life that's wicker. I'd like something a little bit more than like a basket.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't know
that
how I
thing could
feel
catch
about that
fire.
basket.
Open flame right fucking above it. I don't know if it's like sealed. I don't know.
You could do it in New Jersey, apparently. There's a hot air balloon
I think
festival
some.
in New Jersey.
I think some places let you jump out of them with a parachute. That might be something I'd be interested in looking into.
That's probably like straight Midwest. You gotta do it over cornfields.
They got so much room out there. Fuck.
And say I've never seen a hot air balloon down here since I've lived here, but I used to see them all the time when I lived in Michigan.
Yeah. What about you got parasailers and shit in fucking Florida? Like people parasailing off the beach and shit like that.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places to do this.
Seriously.
Stony.
What we got is a bunch of windsurfers.
Windsurfer. Oh, the ones that actually get picked up. That's sick. The
windsurfer and the kite surfer, whatever. It is.
That's pretty cool,
gnarly.
actually. Yeah, I think that stuff's pretty cool.
That video where the guy jumped over that fucking pier.
Dude, that was crazy.
I was like, shit. I was like, that's got to be fake. But like, I could see someone trying it. You know.
That's pretty cool stuff.
That was nuts.
We'll have to put that in the description of this so that I can watch it also. I feel left out here. I feel high, lonely, and left out.
Went over this pier. I think and fucking like stores and people on it and shit. And it was wicked windy. He took the fucking wind and it took him like fucking like 100 feet in the air right over this motherfucking thing. It was crazy.
That is nuts.
Like a huge double wide fucking pier. It was nuts. It's pretty gnarly though, because if you didn't get picked up by the wind, he would have crashed right into the fucking pier because it was all fucking pillars and beams and fucking barnacle covered shit. Whatever.
That would be a really, really shitty
those
way
barnacles
to go.
are no joke, man.
Dude, they're like razor blades. Yeah, they'll cut you right up.
They'll legit cut through like the rubber of your shoe.
That's weird. Those are like creatures. Those are like living things. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
They need to die.
Sand dollars are fucking creatures. Starfish, sea urchins, those are all fucking living things.
Yeah, man.
Hey, starfish is actually next on my list for the tank.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Once I get this little cyanobacteria situation figured out.
What happened? You got bacteria in the tank?
I had a little outbreak.
Take it to the clinic.
I just got the RODI unit that I was talking about. So
Okay.
hopefully that should take care of it.
How does this outbreak happen?
Dude, natural life, bro.
I didn't wrap.
God. Jesus and God created Earth. Cyanobacteria is everywhere.
But, like, how did it get so bad in the fish tank?
All my fish are dead.
They're all
You
dead.
take a boat out. You got a boat you take out in the ocean. You bring it back. You let it sit in your yard for 2 days.
Okay.
Boom. You'll see cyanobacteria growing on the deck.
I don't know. What is this? Cyno?
You mean
Cyno?
algae?
No.
Sounds like algae.
Cyanobacteria.
You know what sucks? I go kayak fishing up here in all the ponds and shit in New Hampshire. And like some of the ponds have this fucking milfoil shit that like just pollutes.
That's the
and
worst,
shit.
bro. And then it gives you
Hard to fish
immediately
in.
congested.
Fucking, you don't want to swim in it or not. I don't want to swim in the lakes anyway. Fucking
Hold up. What's it called?
Milfoil.
milfoil. Like milf oil.
Yep.
But it's
So,
not why I think it is.
like, people put that in there.
No, it's like a weed that
grows, yeah.
from the bottom and like pollutes the fucking thing. And there's all this other like shit too. Like we don't have any algae problems really up there, but the milfoil is like it's hard to paddle in. You'll be paddling your kayak. You'll be there with your fucking joint. You'll be paddling around, looking at shit. You're looking at the blue herons. You're looking at like the water for some fish popping and shit. And next thing you know, you're fucking like stuck in a bunch of like milfoil and you're trying to get your paddle out and it's all covered in the green shit.
Oh, it's the worst. I grew up on a lake, man. We had that shit too. And then if you swim in the water, you get congested like immediately. Like it's horrible.
Yeah. You could get like swimmers
reactions from it. It's horrible. Like you get, it's like having the worst cold in the world for like 2 days afterwards.
Did I tell you about my? I was fucking kayak fishing on this lake right in front of this guy that was like building a house, and he was working on his house, and I was trying to get this bass in the corner of the lake, and I accidentally dropped my fishing pole in like probably like chest deep water, and I was in the kayak, and I'm trying to get it, and like I'm like almost like flipping over to like fucking get it, and I had to like get out, and it was like I was probably waist deep in like milfoil and lily pads and shit like that.
Gross.
And oh man, I had to like reach down like all the way, and like I was like up to like my very like chin in the water to try and like reach down and try and get my fucking fishing rod. That stuff sucks. But
Oh, it's the worst, man.
I was shit faced too, and this guy he was working on his house. He was like hammering something on his back porch, just looking at me like,
Like, what is wrong with this fucking idiot?
yeah, he's like, what a fucking moron. Like he saw me like trying to get it, like, because I had another fishing pole. I was trying to get it for like 5 minutes before, so by then he saw me like fucking the whole thing, so that wasn't fun. but kayak fishing's a good time. I suggest everyone get a kayak and get the fuck out there.
I've actually thought about that because there's so many places that you could, I don't know, let the kayak loose. You wouldn't even have to go to like a launch spot or anything around here.
Definitely
you
pro
just go to the
kayak.
beach and let it go.
Definitely
You don't
pro
need to
kayak.
register. Yeah, you don't need to register to nothing like that. You just throw it in a truck or a fucking your roof rack and you go.
You can't get a like drunk while kayak.
I think you can. Like I have the nip bottles and the beer cans out there sometimes, and we get.
So you can get one though.
We get pretty rowdy out there, but it's usually like if a marine patrol comes by, they might give you a house, but they're just looking for fishing licenses. As long as you're fishing and you have a license, you're fine. But
What do you
I was
do?
gonna say up by you, it's like lakes. Around me, it's intercoastal.
Yeah,
So
no, that's
I deal with I deal with the Coast Guard.
they're not gonna fuck with you on a kayak though. It's like a cop fucking with someone on a bicycle instead
Stoney,
of like
what do you
cars.
do when you have to pee in the kayak?
No, I usually this is funny. All these ponds have little islands and shit like that.
Okay.
So I'll kayak up to the fucking island, and someone might have their summer house on there that they're not at or something, and I'll go like take a piss behind their little boat shed or something like that. It's fucking.
I was just saying, man, because you're out there drinking on the kayak and you're like stuck in that thing, like you can't really get out, you know?
Sometimes I'm out there for like 8 hours at a time in the summer. Like if 3 times a week we're out there for like 8 hours just fishing and fucking drinking and shit. It's a pretty good time though. You get sunburnt.
I was
you
gonna
get
say, you gotta
fucking.
be beat red by the time you come in.
Oh yeah, I've been beat right. I use a lot of fucking like sunscreen and shit like that.
I'd bust out my SPF 200 like I usually do.
Burger.
Still come out with a little bit of color.
He wears a hijab.
Yeah, he goes out in a 3-piece suit and a hijab at the beach.
I got that huge hat on that goes all the way around, like the chicks at a Kentucky Derby. It's covered everything.
Yeah. You ever see the Island of Dr. Moreau, Val Kilmer, and fucking what's his name?
That's Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando, and he's wearing all the white robes and the fucking like tent thing over his head. He's got the wicked pale face.
Yep.
It's gonna be Burger in a few years, living on an island, genetically modifying monkeys and animals into humans. It's your destiny.
That's Burger's. I feel like that's where we got to leave off with Burger's destiny. Everybody needs that picture in their mind for the rest of the evening.
Island of Dr. Moreau. I think that's the name of the movie. Go check it out. It's a little weird. It's kind of weird. About
It's very weird.
And
And now you'll understand Burger's destiny.
actually,
You got to switch it up. Island of Dr. Burgreau.
Island of Dr. Burgreau. That's the perfect way to end this thing. Let's cut it off. Good night.
goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.